We're burning daylight.
Hey
And we're
guys, welcome back to another
No,
episode.
we're starting over.
Am I center?
Are you? Well, the flag is now uncentered.
Well, should we fix that?
No,
Okay.
we'll fix it in post.
No, we won't. Welcome back, guys.
Guess what? We get to say welcome back now because we officially
'Cause we-
have an episode
We
up.
uploaded our first episode.
That's right.
Big day, go blow it up. Episode 1.
Well, actually, episode 2 is up now too.
Is it?
Well, because this is episode 3.
This is
So
yeah, it's
actually,
true.
we might make this episode 2.
Yeah, depending on how bad
That
episode
second one was
2
pretty. That second one was pretty rough. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
We
well,
got into some weird territory there. Not a good kind of weird.
Yeah.
Just a horrible.
I don't
unwatchable.
remember a lot of it, but you guys will let us know in the comments section
Oh,
if
we
we
can say it now.
decide to upload it.
So you bring up you guys. That's right. We had viewers on the last episode.
We did.
I checked briefly, and 63 viewers.
Yeah, I think we got up to 64.
Oh, really? 64.
That's-
Wow.
yeah.
Breaking news. 64 views. One more than I counted.
Did we?
Did it happen when you clicked on the video?
I clicked on the video a lot.
Okay.
So there's a few of those are probably me.
Interesting.
Some from different accounts.
Okay.
Um,
So, how many of those views are legitimate?
that's the real question. Another question. We did some advanced analytics on the video.
And
Discovered that our average viewer length was like what?
it's,
6 seconds.
That's pretty good. It's
Not
pretty
bad,
good.
not terrible.
So if you average it out, then the most watched was 30 seconds, I believe.
30
Video.
seconds, yeah.
So that's exciting.
Very exciting, yeah. Our best content happens in our first.
Yeah. Well, you got to
6
grip them in the
seconds.
first 30 seconds, which is why we spent now 5 minutes talking about absolutely
Advanced
nothing.
analytics.
Yeah.
What we did last week.
So really good stuff then.
Yeah. Scintillating conversation.
Mm.
Luckily, Eli over here planned some things
I
for
did.
this episode.
But not yet.
Not
We're
yet.
saving it.
Are
Saving
we-
it. Saving
what
the
are
good
we
stuff at the
saving
end.
it for? The good. I feel like we
We're
should
gonna
save the
s-
good stuff for the whole thing.
Oh,
Like do good stuff the whole time.
we don't have any good stuff.
So the stuff you planned.
Not good.
Not good.
No, horrible.
So-
And honestly, one of the worst ideas I've ever had.
So should we do that now and get it out of the way then?
Well, apparently, I guess we got to do it now.
Yeah, I brought it up. It's the first
All
rule
right.
of improv.
You're an idiot.
Oh, my bad. That's right, we have sound effects now.
I
I was waiting to surprise him.
I was really lowbrow.
No, we're moving into a sound effect area, and I got served an ad.
Silence, Earthling!
Ah,
No?
did that say silence Earthling?
Yeah.
Is that from something?
No.
What is that? Is that a reference?
I don't know. I downloaded off the App Store the other day.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right. That's right. We got a bit planned for today.
Yeah,
We're
and
actually
this
gonna
is the
upload
first I'm
content.
hearing about it, so.
Yes, as you can tell, Josh clearly puts a lot of effort into the podcast.
I do.
Judging from the fact that I do all the editing, the recording, thinking of ideas. It was my idea in the first place.
I bring my lively personality and my boyish charm.
And your boyish looks.
Yeah,
And that you look like a 12-year-old boy.
precisely.
Got him.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So, the idea for the game,
Okay.
the title of the podcast is
Big and Small.
Big and Small.
Big and
right?
Small podcast.
Came up with you.
Came
up-
up with me.
You guys came up together from the streets.
Yeah.
You and the name Big and Small
Okay.
Podcast.
Yeah, I did come up with the name Big and
Yes.
Small Podcast.
And it was a great name.
Live on air.
Live on air.
Nah, that's not what that means.
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway. What?
Okay, so my point was
Uh-huh.
Big and Small is the theme of the podcast.
That's a great point.
Okay, that's all I had to say.
Awesome. All right, thanks for tuning in. Continue, please.
And relax. Okay. And my game is we take big issues, we take small objects, and you
Okay.
have to figure out a way to solve that big issue with the small object.
With a small.
You see, the basis of the game is completely not in reality.
Okay.
It makes no sense.
This is like an improv.
I came up with it about an hour ago. Took me 10 minutes.
All right.
And and it's a chance for you to flex your improv skills.
Awesome.
Because
Gotta say-
you were the pianist for your improv group.
I
They
am.
They didn't put you on stage because of exactly about
exactly
what's
what
going
you
to
think.
unfold right now.
Yeah. So you're gonna get to view that live on air.
Live on air.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right, so I'm going to give Josh a small object, and also a large hot-button issue.
I've gotta say, this is a stupid idea.
Mhm.
I think it's kind of funny. So
Is it?
I think it's a little bit
Well,
funny.
we're gonna have to see.
We'll see how it goes.
It could be either really fun. No, it's gonna be a disaster.
Okay,
There's no
well,
alternative case.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stick the landing.
Yeah.
This puts pressure on me now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And I get to just read you the questions.
Little
So I-
pressure on you if the game doesn't go well, because it was your idea.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
I say we should keep talking about it. Let's spend half an
Yeah.
hour talking about it and no time actually doing
And
it.
then, yeah, we'll save it for next episode.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
First object.
So start with the object.
The object and the issue.
Cool.
Lego brick and North Korea.
North Korea.
Mm.
All right, that's a tricky situation. So as we all know, the history of the conflict, correct?
Yes.
After World War II, the Soviets were kind of in North Korea, the Americans kind of in South Korea. They had a little. That's not nice. Good addition.
Thank you.
Then they had a little war and they pushed themselves into the middle, and they've technically been at war ever since. Don't hit another. I swear to God.
I'm derailing everything.
Now here's where the Legos come in. We know about the demilitarized zone
Yeah.
in the middle of
The DMV.
the
Yes.
demilitarized zone, DMZ.
The demilitarized vehicles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, idea with Legos. Number one
Mm.
idea. Use them for construction
Okay.
to build a wall.
Whoa. That escalated.
I don't know what that would accomplish necessarily.
So you build a wall on the border.
Out of Legos.
Further inflaming tensions.
But the thing is, they work on it together.
Oh.
So it's kind of like we're separated, but like we're and then
It's
they
like a-
kind of just realize like
Like an arts and crafts project.
yeah.
And they realize they're not so dissimilar.
And then once
and
they
then
build
both
the wall-
think it's a ridiculously stupid idea.
Once they bond over the fact that they've just built this wall out of Legos, they decide, all right, you know what? We should tear this wall down
Oh.
because now we're friends.
And then they bury your body in its remains.
Yes.
After dismembering you for coming up with the worst idea in the history of mankind.
Alternatively, propaganda video,
Oh.
Kim Jong-un using Legos.
Two.
Um,
Save a dying child.
no. This is South Korea making Kim Jong-un out of Lego to propaganda, and they say that they captured him and he's standing trial,
Oh.
and it's the Lego people.
And this would help
And
bring the
then-
countries together.
Then North Korea decides that.
Alright, we're
since-
moving on.
All right,
Next
this was
one.
not well fleshed out.
Once again, a disaster.
Boy, just
Alright.
like the freaking conflict. Am I right?
Way to tie it all together.
Yeah.
Just like the conflict.
Just like the conflict.
I'd say it's going very well. Alright, a penny and the climate crisis.
Well, this one should be clear.
As opposed to the other ones, which should be murky.
Murky. Those were
Yeah.
pretty. That was a little bit murky. Penny is U.S. currency.
Sure.
This we can agree on.
Yes. I'm in agreement with you.
Everybody gathers their pennies together.
Mm.
So number one
Okay.
idea, you can use the purchasing power of everybody's pennies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, better idea. So we know the
Wow.
penny is like, it's like it costs more to produce than it does
Yeah.
to.
And
Than it's worth.
I've heard somewhere that's also U.S. currency. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, you're correct in that.
Oh,
So yeah,
interesting.
I've heard that as well.
Okay.
So the U.S. announces we're disbanding the penny. So everybody give us your pennies.
Mm?
So everybody sends in their pennies to the U.S. government.
Okay.
And then, once the government has all their pennies, they say, psych, we're not disbanding it. They use the money from the pennies to buy, like, windmills or something.
Wow.
And then the climate crisis is solved. That does not fit with the... Are you just going in blind? Do you have...
Oh, come on!
Okay, so you have there's titles, so you know what you're doing.
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
I'll
I'll let it
just
to
be
you.
I'll just be sprinkling these in a little bit, little treat for the viewers.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Nobody's enjoying it except for me. All right, we're moving on. All right, this one's been in the news a little bit recently, so I'm
Cool.
really gonna set you up for failure here. Also,
Awesome.
try to not
Oh,
get us canceled.
Please don't. I know it's coming, and please don't.
A thumbtack
Okay,
and the Middle East crisis.
yeah, okay. Specifically Israel Palestine
Hey, you can go whatever. If you want to talk about another country, you could.
and a thumbtack.
And a thumbtack.
All right. Well,
Feel free to get creative too.
as we know, the deepest way to achieve
Oh boy,
peace
he's already worried.
is through mutual understanding.
Ah.
Mutual understanding
Mm-hmm.
comes through mutual knowledge.
Okay. I'm with
How do you put knowledge in the eyes of others? You present it to them on a bulletin board.
you. Mm.
How do you put something on a bulletin board?
Wow.
Thumbtacks.
Wow.
So,
now that's a master.
the
train of
United
thought.
Nations, in a big effort to mutual knowledge
Hmm.
the people, will
to
bring-
knowledge the people.
to knowledge the people
Yes.
will get a lot of bulletin boards, put them all over Israel and Palestine, the territories, and everywhere, all over the Middle East too.
And what borders of those? Like, where's Israel? Where's Palestine? I'm just curious.
Just all over.
All
do
over?
it. Do it everywhere. To
Everywhere.
not get into this
Okay.
area, and then there's
But what are your thoughts about it?
um.
Don't
Do
answer
you
that.
want me to go into this?
No.
Because I have a real answer.
Okay.
So
Wait,
you've heard of
hold
the.
on, hold on.
All right.
Let me get the sound effects ready. All right, now talk about something really serious.
Okay. So we've heard of the
You
one.
are one pathetic loser.
That's not nice, Eli.
All right, we're moving on.
Can you do positive? Wait, I have a real idea. It's not real. So, you've heard of the one state solution, correct?
Mm.
Where one state gets the whole thing?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
You've heard of the two state solution?
No.
There's two,
Is
it's
that-
the two states, Israel, Palestine,
Ah.
and they both kind of share power and
Okay.
authority in their own places.
Gotcha.
Hard to get there, probably not going to work.
Yeah.
So I propose, hear me out,
Let's
the
hear it.
zero state solution.
Wow.
You disband,
That's progressive.
everybody's gone,
Mhm.
nobody gets to live there,
Yeah.
and then country doesn't exist anymore. You maybe like flood it and like
Sink the whole country.
sink the whole country, so
Interesting.
just like so nobody tries to
So it's
move
just
back
it's
in.
just a big lake.
Yeah, or alternatively, give it to the Christians.
Whoa. What they do to deserve it?
I don't know. I just feel like you know.
Do they not have enough already?
I mean, you know, what's
Yeah.
one more thing?
Josh is right. I say the Christians have had it tough. Throw them a bone.
Throw them a bone.
Give them another country.
Give them, yeah, all of Israel / Palestine.
I'm on board with it. I think it's
Alright.
fair. I think it's fair. So watch
So,
out. Josh is gonna come sink your country.
Here come the
They're so
Christians.
worried about each other. They don't expect you coming
Yeah,
with the floodgates.
exactly.
Wow.
Give them a mutual enemy.
Yeah.
That's not
how
a
you unify
bad
it.
idea.
Just
yeah.
like you unified the Koreans by making them both want to attack you
Yeah,
and build
The
your
leg.
body into the wall as a symbol.
it's kind of dark.
You know they did that in the Great Wall of China.
They built
People
people's
died and they
bodies.
built the bodies into the wall.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. I'm not surprised. They're kind of crazy back then.
Whoa.
Not
Are you trying to say something?
no, just in the past.
You are a huge nerd.
Stop. You need to. I'm putting an end to this.
Josh is gonna quit. If I
We're
don't
not.
stop.
I'm not enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it. All right, we're
Alright,
moving on.
Moving on.
All
That
right.
was a good segment.
All right, but we're not
Do you
moving
have
on.
more?
I have 10 of these.
Or do we have to do all of
No,
them?
we don't.
Let's do. What's your favorite? Pick your
All
favorite.
right, the next one's
And we'll
my
end it
favorite.
big.
The next one's my favorite. Paperclip and abortion.
You want me to be creative with this? Because there's
or
a.
you can state the upfront
I
solution.
don't think I'm gonna say the obvious.
Okay. What's the obvious?
It's yet to be stated.
Oh.
So paper clips.
A one-state solution. You're gonna state it one time.
We know no, we know that paper clips keep papers together.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes. I
That
like how
is
you have
the
to
purpose.
verify with me the intended purpose. Of
Some
each
paper clips, hear me out, are magnetic.
one. Are they?
Are they?
I don't think so.
I feel like if you had like a magnet Like they don't.
Have you ever seen a magnetic paperclip before?
It would like stick to a magnet, but it wouldn't like attract other things.
Yeah. So
Right?
it's not a magnet, it's a piece of metal.
But it's magnetic.
That's not how it works.
What do you call something? No, because not all metal.
You know, Josh, you're right. I defer to you. You've taken high-level physics? Right?
I've taken
Physics,
When did I
electricity,
learn this?
magnetism?
I think I learned this in middle school.
Okay.
That being said, I don't know where I was going with the magnet idea.
Interesting. So would you like to start from scratch? You want me to give you a new one?
No, this is. I'll find a way.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
get there.
I have some good other ones too, by the way.
Okay, that's fine. I need
Okay.
to solve this.
First figure out this.
Women are waiting for me to solve the abortion
Yes.
issue.
That's what I think. That's what they specifically requested.
I have a duty.
They said we need this 19-year-old man to come in.
I'm
Or a
18
man boy.
actually.
Are you really? Oh,
Yeah.
you are. Wow.
My birthday's in
You're so
June.
young.
I'm a Gemini.
Oh. Who
So-
gave a crap? Nobody.
Hey. Some people.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's happening. Oh, crap. I was served with an ad right when I was about to slam.
That's
Right
what
when-
you deserve.
Right when I was about to slam dunk on you. Hold
That
on.
is literally
Hold
what
on.
you
Bear
deserve.
with me.
Alright, stay in the moment.
Bear with me. I don't like that one. It's too long.
Yeah, it's a little long.
Yeah.
I didn't like it because I don't like it because it's insulting.
It's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
I can't believe how horribly I've
Agreed.
derailed this. Alright, keep going.
I have no
Alright,
idea.
you
Zila.
lost. Alright, I'm
no,
gonna
no,
do
no.
one last one.
Paperclip,
I'm gonna
easy. Keeps your papers together so that you can read about it, and then you use that to make an argument in court and say, hey, abortion. Woo. And then the states are like, you're right, because you
Mhm.
read about it with the papers you kept together with your paper clips.
I see. So information is again the
Information is
solution.
power, which is the theme of our podcast today. That's the title of our podcast today.
Information is power.
Information is
Wow,
power.
I would. That's so clickable. I think people would be so interested in that.
Yeah, because everyone wants power. Isn't
Everyone?
that everybody's goal in life? Power. Money is power.
Power is power.
Power is power. Time is power.
Power is the integral force. I've lost him.
I need a nerd button.
Hold
Sound
on.
effect.
Hold on. I'm
This
gonna have to
idiot.
call it on myself.
What a
You
nerd.
are a huge nerd.
Yeah, he is.
I got myself with
You
it.
got him.
You ugly, and you're ugly, and your mother ugly, and your sister ugly. You just plain old ugly.
I don't. I take offense to that, sir.
That wasn't directed at you.
Was it not? Was that for you?
It was at your attitude on life and your outlook.
Still take offense to it.
You should. But maybe it could inspire some positive change.
Like what? Finish that thought.
Like a whole new personality, I was thinking. Maybe a new
I
look.
am the only thing keeping this podcast together.
Really?
It's my personality and my boyish
Viewers,
charm.
viewers have stated that they love the sound effects. That's just what I've been.
Is that just
What I've been
from
hearing on
what
the
you're
streets.
anticipating?
I'm anticipating a huge positive
Huge
outcry.
uproar.
A huge uproar about the people are really loving the new sound effects.
Okay, well, let's move
We've
on.
lost our entire demographic. All
This
right.
was fun.
This
that was a good,
That was a good
game.
segment. Okay, I'm glad I
That was a
spent
great
so much time
segment.
coming with the other five. That
Do you
you're not
think we
even
can have
looking
like an infographic, kind of
We don't have the
for
budget.
this
We don't have the
segment?
budget for that.
We don't.
No.
Oh,
The best I could do is blur the video.
we
post.
spent all of our budget on the mics that didn't work.
Yeah. So you want to give
Um,
some context?
I suppose we.
Nothing more interesting than Josh talking about the.
I think we
grueling
talked about
setup
this a
process.
little last episode too.
Did we?
Eli, it just spends like half an hour before we were about to film the podcast setting up this mic.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he doesn't change anything, and
That's
then
true.
he tries it again, and it doesn't work again. This
Which
mic
is
that we're
surprising.
trying to do, which is surprising because
Yeah.
you'd expect something to work when you do the same thing, and it didn't work last time.
Mm-hmm.
But surprisingly,
I mean,
Eli was
isn't-
having trouble.
Isn't that what you do every time you sit down to like write a paper? And his brain ever worked writing one of those things?
I would like you to know I get very good grades on all of my papers.
You're an idiot.
That's not nice.
I'm sorry, Josh.
You should
Please
be.
tell me more about your paper.
I swear to God.
I won't press
Turn
it
the
again.
phone off.
All
You're
right.
turning it off. Is that me?
I think you just hit a laser and the horse at the same time.
Whoops. Let's not do this.
All right,
Okay.
goodbye.
Nobody's enjoying the sound effect.
I was.
Okay, well,
You, the viewer.
your happiness is not rubbing off on them.
And you're familiar with rubbing off on them?
I was hoping you would say something of this sort.
Except me up.
Um,
That's some good co-hosting.
Nice.
Did we introduce ourselves again, this podcast?
We don't need to.
I'm Eli. I'm the co-host of this podcast, and this is Josh, my
Okay.
junior co-host. Sort of an assistant. He kind of wanders on set.
You need me, Eli.
It's true.
What would you do if I left right now?
I would have to find
Would
somebody
you
else to bring me
monologue
my
for the
coffee.
next like 10 minutes? How long do we have? Like 10 minutes. You couldn't do it.
I
You
could
don't
do
have the guts. No,
Really?
let's see you do it right now. I'm going off screen. Give him a monologue. I'll come back when the viewers realize this was an absolute disaster.
Hey, what's up?
All right, that's enough. Yeah.
All I needed was my sound effects. We could have riffed off
Or
each
you
other.
could've,
I would throw something out there, then I'd play
You play a sound effect.
a dolphin screech,
Then you'd riff off of that.
and I'd riff off of that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let that be a lesson to you, Eli.
Never take you for granted.
Never take me for granted.
All right, then Josh, you do a monologue.
I will.
All right, let's hear it.
Though, what
Give
do you
us-
think that whole segment was? It was you tossing something up and me monologuing.
It's true. And how'd it go?
It went pretty
How'd it go?
bad.
Yeah, tell us about the
I
segment.
solved no conflict,
Yes.
and I lost a lot of viewers.
A lot. And
Well,
that we had.
we had a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I lost a
So-
proportional amount of viewers to the
You
amount
lost
that
you
we
lost
had.
my view, that's for sure.
Okay,
I'm not even watching this thing back.
damn,
It's kind of sad.
we lost one viewer.
And-
I'll watch it on my 3 accounts.
Yeah.
It'll make.
I
up.
like how immediately after we created the account, you immediately pumped it all up
I
with all your
did.
accounts. You liked the videos from your accounts. You subscribed. We have
I
6
did.
subscribers, and I think somehow 7 of them are Josh.
Yeah.
I don't know how that math works, but it's happened.
First comment on our first video was me saying, "Great job, guys! You
Yeah.
did awesome."
And how we do? No, lying.
Yeah.
You'll leave
Well,
us a
if
liar.
you tell the audience, if you set them up
Mhm.
that we did awesome, they're gonna.
So should we talk about some of the reaction to the video? Because we put up our first one.
could,
We're at
yeah.
64 views, as we established
As we
earlier.
established.
And what was the feedback? Overwhelming.
Overwhelmingly positive.
Really?
From the 5 people that commented.
Mhm.
Well, one of them was me.
Okay.
2 of them were the same person.
4 of them. Ben commented 4 times.
Ben commented 4 times.
Yes.
Well, we thank you sincerely, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
Also for
Keeping
the
engagement up.
sincere feedback. Ben suggested that we look at each other more.
And I said impossible. I can't turn
I
a stone.
can't. Yeah, I was gonna make a joke along
Ah,
those lines
That's
too.
funny because I was faster.
In bed.
I think we have to end early today. It was fun. But Josh-
Eli always finishes early. Right? Because of sex.
the sound effects are going back. That was awful.
That was funny.
But I appreciate you implying that.
You have sex.
How generous? Remarkably generous. So let's cover the important issues. We've got just about 7 minutes left, and we got to talk about the hot button issues we're going to cover today.
Sure.
Namely, your thoughts on abortion, paper clips. Follow the line.
Did we not already cover that?
No, we're going back to it.
You want me
Because
to,
I have I feel like there was a stone there that you left unturned.
that I left unturned?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you want me to talk about landmark cases Roe v. Wade and Planned Parenthood v. Casey and how those set precedents for how the court views abortion cases in the United States from thenceforth onward? Because I could talk about that. For instance, the level of scrutiny the court uses to look at it used to be strict scrutiny under Roe v. Wade, but the standard changed under Planned Parenthood v. Casey to an undue burden test. You're pulling up the sound effect. There's an ad.
And I got an ad.
unfortunate. Yeah. I kept talking in the hopes that you would get
Keep
there.
going.
But
Do it again.
all right, we'll start over.
Do it again.
So the test changed in Planned Parenthood v. Casey, which was basically about.
Got
I didn't
him.
even apply.
I pressed the wrong button. I thought it was on the other screen.
You lie, you try.
There you
Got
go.
him.
Okay.
It's just so universally applicable. It's just every time you open your mouth, I get that urge to play the sound effect.
Thanks.
And that's a compliment. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. It doesn't apply. Is there a whole animals page there?
They're kind of scattered around.
Do the cow one.
Cow one.
Cow.
Let's see. Wow, that's loud.
Cool.
Who's entertained right now? Who's having a good time?
We're having
who
a good
Who
time.
wants to watch two people sit on a freaking bed playing listening to sounds, listening to animal sounds?
Yeah, I think the next episode we're dropping the sound effect.
I think this episode we're dropping the entire episode.
I think we're dropping the
When I say
podcast.
dropping, I mean not posting it. I mean we're just gone.
I think we're dropping the podcast after this episode.
It's been a good run.
So, did my answers satisfy you?
No.
What do you want to know about abortion, Eli?
Well, first of all, how's it happen?
To be honest, I don't know.
How does it happen?
I just said I don't know.
I assume I picture a large surgical machete. And
Machete?
A lot of blood. You know what I would do is,
I don't think
you know,
I
you'd be a
like
great,
this joke.
you'd be a great doctor because you could just crawl up in there and get it yourself. You're a small, stout
I think
fellow.
it's a similar procedure to like The Exorcism. If you've seen the movie The Exorcist.
I have.
Is that a movie? I don't think I've seen it.
That is a
either.
movie. But I like how you referenced it, implying that you had a.
That's the second time I've done that.
How many times have you-
referencing something
How many
that I
times has
haven't
the?
seen.
Oh, I was gonna say The Exorcist.
Oh no, not that.
How many times does that
specifically.
come up in your day-to-day life?
It happens
When you think?
when applicable, which is
Rarely.
rarely, but not never.
Oh.
So what I imagine is they get like a "Don't you fucking dare" put a sound effect. What I imagine, they have like a priest standing around the woman,
Mhm.
and then the priest says like some Latin prayers or something.
Drop some line. Give us a verse.
A e i o u weni widi wiki. And that's basically the gist of it.
Right?
Then there's what else happens in an exorcism?
You're the one who watched the movie.
I didn't watch the movie.
You're the one who brings it up every day.
I feel like there's like a
They do they do a chant, right?
a chant.
Then
Yeah.
there's a struggle because the demon is
The
being
demon,
pulled out,
yeah,
but
that's
he's
kinda what
trying
happens.
to keep hold.
That's the.
I picture
the
it kind of
baby.
it's kind of like rock climbing where you're like you're falling, you feel yourself falling off, but you've got to keep a hold.
Yeah. Is someone else there? I feel like there's like witnesses. There's like the people who called the exorcism.
Witnesses, the people who call 911 while you're doing CPR.
9/11. Wow.
911.
Okay. He's got 9/11 on the brain.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of thinking about 9/11.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's another.
you should.
That's another one.
How-
All right,
do you-
right off the spot.
Do you have an object that I could solve 9/11 with?
Rubber bands.
Oh boy.
How
Yeah.
do you solve an issue that happened 20
In
years
the
ago?
past?
Yeah, 20 years ago with a rubber band. Now
To
that's
be
that's a
honest,
thing.
That's a thinker.
Yeah.
Time machine is the thing that my mind's going to. I wouldn't know necessarily how to make a time machine out of a rubber band, but that is the first thing that I would try.
Interesting.
If you guys have any ideas in the comments, let
What
us
if you
know.
just put you slingshot yourself so fast that you broke it?
Yeah, oh, like
Timer.
Superman?
Yeah.
Superman, he goes so
Oh,
fast around
I
the world
see.
that he goes back in time.
I see.
Like the original, not the new one.
No, I don't see.
Oh, it's a classic.
You should
Good
reference
score.
reference something I've seen, like The Exorcist.
That's funny.
Thank
That was
you.
funny.
We've got just under a minute left here.
Should we do
I don't mean to
an
cut you
outro?
off because clearly you were going to some wonderful
Somewhere
places.
great, yeah. Oh, too bad. Ran out of time. Wait, okay.
It's a dog.
What does that have anything to do with what we're talking
I thought
about?
we'd go down to fun note.
It's enough. Okay.
It's-
It's not. It's just not.
Drop a like.
Please. Drop a comment.
Drop a dislike if you hate the sound
Please
effects.
drop a dislike.
Let's see. Are we gonna get more dislikes now?
I think you should drop. I'm asking you to drop a dislike.
It's the sound of the dislike button being destroyed
And
as
tune
everyone
in,
rushes to it.
tune in next week for more
More of this. More of this
Awesome
disaster.
content.
Awesome, loosely in quotes. And to play us out, just one last sound effect.
You are a huge nerd.
Goodbye.